Let's think about if anybody goes to Costco. Everybody knows I'm a huge fan of Costco. My family, my wife's family, and the roots of Costco run deep. Think about when you go to Costco, and I know recently they just started bringing this back, but during COVID and the pandemic, they weren't doing it. But why do you think Costco allows vendors to let people try their product? The samples, we all know it. Most of the time we love walking around, getting samples, trying them out, saying, "Ooh, this is delicious," or "This is good." Do you know why they have samples? Well, they have done studies upon studies upon studies, and they have proven by data, by analytics, that it actually, you are 82% more likely to buy that product in Costco if you've tried it. That isn't in like, that's a crazy number. 82% more likely to buy that product. And again, we're not thinking about it cognitively. We're just walking around. We're just, we're buying more things at Costco than we need anyway. But as soon as we try that pot pie or that butter or whatever it may be at Costco, we now mentally, now it's in our minds that, hey, that was pretty good. And we're going to make a judgment call. But if it's bad, it could have the same detrimental impact. Maybe we're 82% less likely to buy that product, but 82% of consumers, when they're in Costco, when they try that product, they have an 82% higher chance of buying that product. So that's why you still see Costco and the vendors are giving out samples. Same thing when it comes to building a brand. You're probably like, Josh, whoa, you're going way far out here. No, I'm not. This directly applies to your business as well because you're the product. You have to create content. You have to let people try the product. Because again, if people know what a mortgage is, ladies and gentlemen, they absolutely know. Like whether they're uneducated about them or not, that doesn't matter. It does, but in this instance, it doesn't matter because if they don't try the product prior to, if they don't know what you are about, they could care less. They could care less where they're getting the product. Costco is a great example. They don't care if they're getting the product from their local grocery store or from Costco. If they try the product and they enjoy it, they're going to get it wherever the easiest place they can get it. That's where it connects. Because once they've tried it, once they understand that they really want that, they need that, then of course they're going to get it the simplest, the easiest, the fastest way that they possibly can. Sometimes not even the cheapest. Sometimes if you really want something, like if you're like, man, I need this, I really want this. I know we've all paid more for things that we need in the moment or we think we need in the moment. Because again, it's just programmed into us. It's really good. It tastes good. We again, our human desires, our human cravings, we want that thing. Same thing with the mortgage. Same thing with you building your brand, going on this journey is if you start to share that your product, which is you are the product. If you start to give people a free sample of that, they start to see you on your social media channels and you're starting to share the things that they really like. Oh man, I really enjoy what Joe's doing. I really enjoy what Sally's doing, what Samantha's doing. I really like what they're putting out. I really enjoy this free sample that they're laying down. Like they're going to come back time and time again. That's why we go to Costco for the free samples. We want to try it time and time again. We want to see what's new. We want to see what's out there. So if you as the product are giving them something all the time, they're like, man, this is so good. And then when they really need that mortgage to sell the house, to buy a new house, to get for new insurance, whatever it may be, they already know. They already know what's good. They've already tasted, they savored it. And they're like, woohoo, I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly what I need. I'm going straight to Josh. I'm going straight to Justin. I'm going straight to Sally because I know I've tasted the product. That's why building a brand, that's why doing this right now is absolutely critical to your future success. Because if you haven't started down this journey of building a brand, you need to start doing it. And you need to look at you as the product. Again, so many lenders and vendors make the mistake. And it could be argued that if you're a lender, maybe your niche product, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you have a low FICO product, or maybe you have some first-time home buyer. But even then, for most of us in the mortgage industry, you're still a commodity. Maybe there's still only 3 or 4 lenders that offer that one specific product. But all you marketers out there, all you people that are trying to get originators or real estate professionals to use you have to start thinking more of you or the company as the product itself, not the actual product. I know that's counterintuitive. Most people are like, whoa, that is totally foreign, but it is foreign. We've been programmed so frequently in our industry to think the opposite, to think of the product as the actual product. And if you think that way, especially if you're an individual mortgage professional, I hate saying loan officer or originator because you're a mortgage professional. You have to be an advisor these days. Plus, that's what makes your product more valuable too. And again, here's the thing too, is we can all go to whatever your local Kroger. We all know, the local grocery store, they have the name brand product. And then, Costco, again, Kirkland is the knockoff brand. We all know that a lot of Kirkland products, Costco make those. They're a little bit cheaper, but it tastes very, very similar. If we start to get that taste and we're like, hey, well, I know what I like. I know Kirkland's going to be pretty close to what I like. If you haven't established that you are the absolutely best product out there, and it doesn't matter if the Kirkland product is a little bit cheaper, people are going to buy you if you're the undisputed best product. If people just love you no matter what, they're loyal to a fault. That's the product you have to become. And you do that through continually providing value, continually giving the people that little sample time and time again. That's it. That's how you have to start thinking. If you start doing that, if you start building your brand in that way, thinking of yourself as that product, sharing a little sample time on a consistent basis, people, like I said, they're going to get there. I hate you. I don't want to use the word addicted, but they're going to get to the point where they're like, man, I want more. I want more of it. I want more content that they're sharing. I want more. I want to listen to more what they're talking about. All of us, companies, individuals, entrepreneurs, we need to start thinking of your personal brand, of your brand in that way. Think of yourself as the product and think about what content are you creating that people are going to crave it. They want more and more and more of it. And it's usually not talking about mortgages or talking about real estate. Maybe you found a creative way to do so, but in the most part, people want to know us. Human beings in particular, we want to get to know other human beings. We want to connect with them on a level. We talk about communication. We talk about relationships. That's how you start to build your product, your brand. That starts to become more and more valuable. That starts to become more and more desired, and they start to become more and more loyal to it.